And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Baseball comes your way on a Wednesday afternoon. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. So the Toronto Blue Jays are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Blue. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with a win today.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Chris Bassett.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year. I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Mike Cameron. And he deals. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. And the right-hander deals. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
And another ball. And a pitch. That misses the zone. 3-2 now.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. And he walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Leading off the
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
Out towards left center. Sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. Double. And the inning is over. So they make short work of him there. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score.
Don't get involved with me. I drop the top and feel this autumn breeze. You need gas till we can be all on E.
Back here at Rogers Center, today's starting pitcher, George Kirby.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And
Crawford, good feed. That's one. And that's two. We move to the second in Toronto. No score. Back now in Toronto. Second inning set to go. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGuire. Bassett back to work. Center field. Kiermaier moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 21.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Sosa.
Bassett, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Back-to-back singles. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Just missed. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Next offering in there for a strike. One ball, one strike. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Missed with a changeup. Now 2-2. And that one off the outside edge.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
That's out to center field. That's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
The third baseman.
So up next, Edgar Martinez. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Varsho going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The catcher.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that one fouled off. No score here in the second. Wouldn't chase that time. That's the third out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The wind of the pitch. That's whipped. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Righty delivers, and now the count is even. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire, very consistent with his zone. Chris gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
And another ball. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue, you better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
And down on strikes. One away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
George Springer, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. That's off the mark, and that is ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was a good cut out in front of him. Didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So bases loaded with one away. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Golden opportunity right here. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Griffey gets under it. He's got it. Both runners tagging from second and third. The relay throw. And he's out. Down, and that ends the inning.
Really exciting when a couple of guys get their hands on the ball and execute the relay perfectly. Nice throw to third. Awesome job of execution.
On to the third inning, and now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. On the ground, Espinal. On to first, and a quick out, number one.
The left fielder, number 44, Mike Cameron.
Back to the top of the lineup, Mike Cameron now at the plate. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
That's that slow right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one misses in the dirt. Wouldn't chase that time. 1 out, bases empty. Bounce to third. Sends it across the first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the power speed combo. Ken Griffey Jr. Foul ball there. Left-hand batter waits. And it's even up.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
That ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Check swing, and that's a ball. The wind of the pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle. Bichette whips it to first. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Set for the bottom of the third, and now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal. And the pitch. Strike 1. Kirby, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Sosa flashes the leather on the running catch.
The batter, the shortstop.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 so far. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
0-1 now. That one at triple digits.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Jeff McNeil stands in, and he's already singled in this game. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Good eye in that spot. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So now here's the DH, Vladimir Guerrero. Outside low, and that's ball one.
1-1, no strike.
And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just one, but two runners in scoring position. So they'd love another base hit right here.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. His second homer of this series. It's 3-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So 2 down. Danny Jansen to hit here. Struck out looking his first time. This one's smoked on its way out of here. They go back-to-back. Third home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to snap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Base is empty with 2 away. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. And that's in for a strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-1. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. And we're back onto the 4th. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Mark McGwire. Bassett back to work. And that clips the inside corner.
Well, these Mariners, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
And up next for Seattle, Sammy Sosa. Big swing and a miss. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Swings through that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there.
Now
that front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Out to short. High bounce, and he barehands it. And that's a great play for the out. Mariners go down quietly there, and they trail it 4-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chavi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Dalton Varsho. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Kiermaier now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Sosa balls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Santiago.
So digging in, Santiago Espino. He's 0 for 1. Back up the middle and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. The shortstop takes the ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
2 on, 1 out. Fouled off down the right side. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. One run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of the stick.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. Slice to right, and it goes just foul. Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground to third. Zips it across. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. The Jays push across a run on this double. It's now a 5-1 ball game. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Edgar Martinez. And the pitch. And that's down and away. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. McNeil. Gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the
Now
fifth.
batting, catcher, Cal Raleigh.
And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one wrapped foul. The Mariners down by 4, and we're at the top of the fifth. Bounce to the right side. What a stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, J.P. Crawford. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle. They're down here 5-1. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the inning. Now the Toronto four-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here comes a pitch. This to center field. Jr. gets under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. One down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Danny Jansen will hit next. Swings through that one for strike one.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Stays alive.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Got him looking. And there's 2 down.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. I'll tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
And the batter is George Springer, 1 for 2. Springer, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. In there at the knees. That's strike 2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Bounced up the middle. Lindor. Now the throw to first on the run. Inning over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They lead this one though 5-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Mike Cameron. And first offering is fouled off. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Ball one low.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Ken Griffey Jr. up next for the Mariners.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And it's fouled away. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside it. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A massive home run. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 5-4. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
McGuire up next for the Mariners. Swings through that one. 0-1. The Jays up by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Check swing. Did he go? No. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Trevor Richards appears to be getting loose. Swanson getting loose as well. One and 2 here. Can't glove it cleanly. To first, and he just gets it there in time. One away. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a walk, get some different angles.
And here is Sammy Sosa. Clips the corner, strike 1. The M's down by a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. The 1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Line drive.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
At the plate, Julio Rodriguez. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, drifts towards it. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Yeah, we in goal mode.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Taylor Saucedo.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing team did that to me.
Well, one-run game, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. The pitch. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. He decides to eat it, and they don't get the out. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Starling Marte. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Step off throw to first. Varsho back in standing. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Stanek, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Santos also getting ready. And a foul ball. Varsho gets his lead at first with nobody out. Line drive to short and caught.
Just love watching this guy do everything. Swing the bat and make great defensive plays just like that. Remember, he won the Platinum Glove in 2016. You know this guy's the real deal defensively.
Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. Line drive, leaps and he's got it.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, especially when it's a right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early, sometimes it's a little bit late, but that one was perfect.
Bichette, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Here's a high chopper. To first. And Bichette is retired. That ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the M's 4. So remaining in the game defensively, Starling Marte. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. New pitcher now for the Jays, Trevor Richards.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in, Edgar Martinez.
Edgar Martinez.
The pitch. Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive, base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
No outs, runner at first. Digging in, Cal Raleigh. And that one fouled off. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back. Out of here. A 2-run shot. His 4th home run of the season. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 6-5. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. And that one is lifted in the air, and that is Springer. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
The left fielder, number
Eric Swanson into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the left fielder, Mike Cameron. Ripped, but it curls foul. That's to third. McNeil throws to first in time.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here's Francisco Lindor. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Varsho on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Ball one there. And that one almost hit him.
2-2 to them.
Two outs. Popped in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And the home team down a run. Back after this on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Gregory Santos.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game, and now for the Jays, Jeff McNeil. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Now a fly ball to right center. Griffey in pursuit. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
In the air out towards right center. Junior on his way over. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
And now it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered here in this one.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
On the ground, out to short. Whips it across. And talk about efficient. 3 outs on 3 pitches, and the inning is done. Down in order go the Blue Jays. This one remains close, 6-5. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yimi Garcia. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Number 93.
Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. At the belt and fires. Hit hard. That gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Mark McGuire. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Hogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. Well, Boog, that 0-2 slider was completely set up by the first two pitches of the at-bat, where they went hard in. As a hitter, you got to be a little quick. You think that they're going to try to exploit you in that part of the plate, and they go away with the breaking ball. Very difficult to be able to get something to that pitch. So nice execution from start to finish for the 3-pitch strikeout.
And the batter now, Sammy Sosa. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He nails one out to right. Third home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-5. Singy, he just tied Jim Thome with his 612th career homer.
Jim Thome was one of the greatest left-handed power hitters of all time, and couldn't be next to a better guy right now. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 3. No question about this one. It's out of here. That was blasted to the moon. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 9-5. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
That home run certainly worthy of another look with StatCast, huh, Singy? I mean, that ball screamed out of here.
Absolutely. I mean, we only see a handful of home runs with an exit velo around 116 miles per hour, and the best we usually see in a season.
Tim Mesa taking over on the mound. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Mesa.
Here's the third baseman, Edgar Martinez. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. One down, base is empty. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Springer there makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. First offering misses badly for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Next one misses. 2-0. Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. And here it comes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground to short, Bichette. And that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9-5. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Danny Jansen. The wind of the pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
The right fielder, number 4, Joel.
And at first, and now the right fielder, George Springer. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Kicks and deals. And there's a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Three-two. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield.
That's new pitcher for the Mariners, Matt Brash.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. First pitch misses. Brash, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees. Movement in the bullpen. Andres Munoz, the closer of this staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Stanek warming up as well. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. But no advance from the runners. First and second here, no outs. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Griffey drops step, ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you. And it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Here's Starling Marte.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Two on, 1 out. And misses inside. left center field. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run scores all the way from first. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his back half to the ball and brought it out front. And he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
Santiago Espinal, the next to hit. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Tying run at the plate. And a good eye there.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
So now 1-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
The tying run at the plate. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
So the batting order turns over. Bichette gets a chance to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner from third in to score. And it's 9-8. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 outs, runner on first. Now the number 2 hitter, Jeff McNeil. And that's the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Through 8 full, it's the M's 9 and the Blue Jays 8. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chad Green.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the second baseman, J.P. Crawford. And a pitch. That's smashed towards center. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number 44, Mike Cameron.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. And the batter now, Mike Cameron. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Guerrero steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Righty to the plate. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Fought off foul. Ground ball right side. Espinal fires over. First. They lead it 9-8. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andres Munoz. This is his third time out this year.
Number 75, Andres Munoz.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Vladimir Guerrero. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Gets under it and pops it up. Makes the grab, one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Guerrero up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because
now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. He powers that one out of here. His second home run of the game, and we're starting over. It's 9-9. These fans are really excited right now.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. So up next for Toronto, Danny Jansen. Breaking ball inside. Ball one. Line drive. Brings it in. And there's two away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. In the air, right side of the infield. Moving under this one. Makes the catch, inning over. Vlad Guerrero Jr. with the solo shot for Toronto. And we've got a good one. Tied at 9-9. We're in extras here. And now for Seattle, Mark McGwire. And with the game going to extras, he's still got a chance to keep his hitting streak going. And a pitch. Up the middle. Off balance throw in time. One away in the top half of the 10th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Sosa at the plate now, and that's inside.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score. If the ball's put in play.
Kicks and fires. In the air, right field. Springer drifts towards it. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. A long throw, and that's the third out.
Trying to take the lead in the late going. Can't blame them, but the defense was having none of that. Close play at the dish. The tag applied just in time, and we'll push on with a tie ball game.
on to the bottom of the 10th. Now, Dalton Varsho. Munoz back to work. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Griffey gets under it. Makes the grab, one away. Starling Marte up to him.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And fouled off. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this.
With the winning run standing at second. And here in extra innings. This one in the air center field. Marte retired. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and this remains a 9-9 ball game. 11th inning set to get underway. In now is the Mariners DH, Julio Rodriguez. The pitch. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually try for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and play for the big inning, but for the home team, if the road team doesn't score, you'll see the home team bunt sometimes. Now the third baseman, Edgar Martinez, known for his late inning heroics. That's inside. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And that one fouled off. Bounce to the right. Espinal in plenty of time to first. Awesome play there.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. On the ground to first. Takes it himself. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. One left for Seattle, and our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Gabe Spire gets the call from the pen.
Number 55.
So digging in, Bo Bichette. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Save! He beats it!
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Jeff McNeil. And that's gets outside.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Now a pitch out, and perhaps they were protecting against the squeeze. Next pitch misses. Ball 3.
Would love to see him get the green light, even with the 3-0 count right here. Let's see if he can create some magic.
Vladimir Guerrero waiting to hit for Toronto. There's a strike. 3-1.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
3-2. Payoff pitch. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Now back, the designated
And next for
hitter.
Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero.
Guerrero.
Runner on to go. Strike in there. No, and they got him. Two outs. Line drive, base hit. In comes the winning run, and the Blue Jays walk it off in the 11th.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side. And what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well-deserved.
In a one-run game as this one ends 10-9. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon.